Well, thank you for joining us on this question. We're going to look at question 17, which gives us a function. And so it says that the function of x happens to equal 2x plus 10. And the g of x happens to equal, I think it's chopped off a little, x squared minus 3x minus 4. All right, so what is part A? What's the function of 3? Well, we have to substitute 3 for x in the f function, so it's 2, and we want to put the 3 for x here. So 2x plus 10 is 2 times 3 plus 10 equals 6 plus 10 is 16. Let's do part B. F of negative 2. All right, I'm going to put that underneath here. Part B. F of negative 2, because we're replacing x with negative 2. And there's x here. So we go 2 times x, negative 2. We put in the f function. So negative 4 plus 10 equals 6. All right, part C, g of 0. Well, this is where we use our g function, right? So g function is over here. So we're going to write g of 0. Put a 0 for x in the 0 function. So we get 0, take away 3 times 0 is 0, take away 4 is negative 4. All right, so let's do part D. G of 3. Well, g of 3 is to put a 3 in the g function. So 3 squared, take 3 times 3 minus 4. So 9 minus 9 minus 4 is negative 4. Same as g of 0. Part E. And this is g of negative 3. So we're still on the g function. But we have to put negative 3 squared minus 3 times negative 3 minus 4. So negative 3 times negative 3 is 9. 2 negatives make a plus. And then we've got 18. Take away 4 is 14. Part F. I'll do F here. And this is the function of 2 and the g function of 2. So we have to put 2 in the f function. So that's 2 times 2 plus 10. That's the f function. All right, so let me just highlight the f function here is here. And now the g function. So we put 2 in the g function, which is squared 3 times 2 minus 4. So you see, put 2, I'll make that green, put 2 in the g function, and that's what it looks like. Minus 4. 2 2s are 4, plus 10 is 14. 4 take away 6 is negative 2. Take away 4 is negative 6. And 14 take away 6 is equal to 8. And so that's the answer for part F. G. What's f of x plus g of x? Well, we just don't substitute numbers. We just leave x as x. There's f of x, 2x plus 10. And here's g of x, x squared minus 3x minus 4. We add those together and we would get, all right, there's only one x squared. There's 2x take away 3x is minus x. And there's a 10 take away 4, and that's 6. And that is G. H is f of 2x plus g of 2x. All right, well, we'll substitute 2x for x. So it's 2 times 2x plus 10. That's 2x plus 10. That's the f function. Now we put a 2x in the g function. So we go 2x squared minus 3 times 2x minus 4. And now we just do our little algebra to this. 2 times 2x is 4x. 2x squared is 4x squared. 3 times 2x is minus 6x. And simplify. So we've got a 4x squared. But 4x take away 6x, so that's minus 2x. And we've got 10 take away 4 plus 6. And that's all we have to do for part H. And the value for P, if G of P is equal to 0. Well, G of P equals 0. So put a P in for X in the G function. P squared minus 3P minus 4, that's G of P. Let that equal to 0. Now we can factorize this. I'm going to find two numbers that multiply to give AC, which is negative 4, and adds to give B, which is negative 3. And that would be negative 4 times 1, negative 4 plus 1. So I write P here, and the two numbers are negative 4 and plus 1. And that is factorizing. Therefore, P minus 4 has to equal 0, or P plus 1 has to equal 0. Therefore, P is equal to 4, or P equals negative 1. And do we have time for one more? The value of Q, where the function of Q equals G of Q. F of Q equals G of Q. So F of Q equals G of Q. Now put a Q in the F function. So 2x plus 10. 2Q plus 10. All right, that's the F. Now put a Q in the G function over here on the right-hand side of the equal sign. So we've got x squared, so Q squared. Take away 3x, so minus 3Q minus 4. All right, now we just solve this. We bring everything to one side. So we take that over, and leaves a 0. So I've got Q squared minus 3Q minus 4. Take the 2Q, that's minus 2Q. Take the plus 10, minus 10. And so the quadratic is Q squared minus 5Q minus 14. All right. Will that factorize? Well, we want to find two numbers that multiply to give AC and add to give B. So AC is 1 times negative 14. And they add up to be negative 5. So 1 times negative 14, 2 times negative 7. There it is. 2 plus negative 7 is negative 5. So 0 equals, open the two brackets, Q, because it's just one Q, we don't need anything else, and put a plus 2 and a minus 7, because there are two numbers that we discovered over here. Therefore, Q plus 2 equals 0, or Q minus 7 equals 0. Therefore, take the plus 2 across to be a negative 2. Take the minus 7 across to be. And so there is our two solutions for J. Wow, this was a long one. I hope this has helped. Until next time, stay happy.